All right, looks like we are live, and I want to see some amazing faces that have been joining in right now. Let me read out their names. Chaitanya, Vishnu, awesome, awesome. You guys are amazing for joining in this session right now. So, hi, my name is Vinank. I'm the head of marketing at PitchGround.com, and today's webinar is about a tool that you have never seen before. Yes, we're going to talk about another AI based tool. Yes, when you say AI, I'm like excited. AI is taking over the world. But this AI based tool is completely different from what you've seen out there on PitchGround, on any other marketplace out there. You see, we are looking for learning management systems where we're going to upload our courses, where students can enroll and they can learn, right? But what if you take this AI element and combine it with your learning management system together? And that is the result of this webinar. That is the result of this product. It's called as Further. And I like to call it an AI LMS, that is AI Learning Management System. It's not like your regular Teachable or regular MiHoLearn. It's totally different product from all the two products which I mentioned, because here you don't have to create a course. That's right. You don't have to create a course at all, because AI will leverage the free internet. AI, if you just enter the topic, will search all across the internet for the course, and all the curriculum will be added automatically by the AI. Imagine how cool is that? And that's what we are looking at, the future of learning. We call this the informal way of learning, which is learning from the internet, learning from the sources that are already available for free. And this is Further, guys. Let me invite Val, who's going to talk about Further. And we also have the founder of Further over here. We're going to invite him as well. But let's first invite Val. I see some amazing comments coming in. Let me interact with you guys right now.
You are head of the marketing department, filming crew, or a police unit. You have to train your man. Let's see how you can make it fun and engaging. What's going on, guys? This is Val from PitchGround. No matter what field you are working in, if you have a team, you need to make sure they grow. If they grow, your company will grow either. And here you have two options basically. First, you can buy a course for them. They are professional made, pricey, often boring, and your crew more likely will hate it because it's a mandatory, a have to, back to school. No. You'd be very surprised to discover how many rebels you have in your team. And having said that, let's be honest, often these courses are not as effective as you expect. But the funniest part of the story is that often there's nothing new at all. Almost all that knowledge can be found on the internet with the minimum effort and for free. This leads us to a second option. Create your own learning course for your team with Further. Further is a platform where you can organize, track, and enhance informal learning experience and professional growth for your employees, students, and trainees. Sign up, add your team, create groups, customize the feed by choosing skills and sources, and then just pick and assign lists and contents to individuals or groups. And of course, you can track your team's progress and content consumption. From now on, you are able to create an informal, fun, and engaging course they would love. There's no resource person or a coach who knows your team better than you do, so go get that lifetime deal for Further on.
And before you get the lifetime deal, you want to explore the platform. That's what it is. And I would like to invite the founder and CEO of Further. He is Arda. He's Fortune's 40 under 40. And Arda, how are you doing?
Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for the invitation and, of course, the introduction here. I wasn't aware you knew this, but yeah, thank you.
Yes,
How are
I got
you?
to know. I got to know that you're Fortune Turkey's 40 under 40. It was like, wow,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Truly good.
It was kind of a surprise for me, but yeah, I'm listening.
Love it. Arda, how are you doing?
Thank you so much. I'm feeling really excited to meet with all of the attendees here today, and thank you for the invitation here. I guess we have this great acceleration for Further, and with all of the community that's building around the application, with all of the feedback that we already started to develop some of the requested features. And today, since we will be having another demo session for all of the attendees, it's going to be like delightful for us to hear all of the things and of course implement them on our public roadmap. because as we always state that the only way to grow and go further, the only way to do this is to hear the people, hear the customers, and hear the individuals who receive the value from our product. It's really important to hear that.
Truly, truly. And for those of you who guys who don't know Arda, he is also the founder of Certifier, which
Yeah.
is a tool that I personally love because it's helping course creators generate certificates on autopilot. Yes, thousands of students. You cannot be making certificates one by one by one. And that's where Arda has entered with Certifier. It was a lifetime deal, amazing partnership we had with PitchGround. And right now, Arda is again back with another product called Further. So he is belonging to this education space. He's slowly changing education one by one,
Correct.
and that's why I'm super excited about Further, because you're like, Certify was an amazing product. You say it's the same team out there that's got it, and I think I'm excited. I want you to quickly share your screen and actually show how this AI LMS works, because we are like excited. Okay, AI and LMS, how? So let's quickly share your screen and show.
Of course, my friend. Hopefully, it's going to share the same fate as Certifier one day.
100%, 100%,
We are just
100%.
taking the first steps, but yeah. So as you requested, I am sharing my screen now. So all of the attendees here, once again, welcome. Thank you for your participation and thank you for dedicated time. This time I won't be taking a smaller amount of time from your day, because I think that what we will be talking about today is kind of really easy to understand, and it's kind of magical to hear what AI and machine learning is capable of doing. So basically, what is Further? Further is an AI-backed learning management system, and at the same time a learning experience platform that is dedicated to the mobile usage here. So what we are doing, basically, we are going out to the free internet, curate all of the things like blogs, like articles, like videos, like podcasts, label them with related skills and understand which skills are related with the others, and allow you to curate any type of content automatically for your employees, for your community, for the individuals who are gathered around you. Or if you're a teacher, let's say, and you're willing to suggest some further reading for your students, this is the only tool that is capable of doing it 100% with an AI-backed automation system. And of course, there are ways to manually input any other things that you're willing to do. So let's get into the application directly. So let's say that, again, you're a teacher or a head of community or a learning officer, doesn't matter. You get into the application, you sign up through the application. Once you sign up, we directly onboard you inside the app and request from you to download the app, our mobile app, for your usage, because we are willing to make you the first user, the test user for the app, so that you can understand what all of the individuals who are going to be joined to your platform, joined to your organization will be seeing. You will be seeing it first. So inside the app, what you do after you download the mobile application and become a test user, we directly take you to the feed customization part. This is where the magic begins. What you see here is the live version's replica of the mobile application. So here you can see the feed. Here you can see the list of skills. Here you can see the sources that are already implemented inside the application. What do they mean? What they change for a mobile user's experience when we think of learning? When we get to the skills part, you can select the skills totally up to your discretion. And there are already 30,000 skills which are already listed in this library. And we have no limitation about the skills that we are listing here. So if any type of skill that you are looking at is not already placed here, you can request them or suggest us to directly, so we can add it later. And for the sources are all only sources that we already started to curate. If there are any additional type of sources, we can add them too. So what does that mean? What does the placement of those sources and skills do? So once you select the skills and once you select the sources that you desire to promote and suggest to your individuals, then you only go and turn them on or off. And it means that they are now visible or invisible to your people. And as you can see here, you can update all of the experience of your individuals where inside the mobile application. So let's directly get to the mobile application part, and I will be talking about the other features directly as a follow-up here. Now you're seeing my mobile phone screen instantly. So this live like screen sharing here. I already added my individual account into my workplace, so I am kind of a test user for the workplace that I already built. So as I previously showed you, I selected some skills, I selected some sources, and I did nothing more, and I added nothing for the individuals who will be joining my workplace. Here you can see the AI started to already curate any type of content that I wanted to show to my individuals, to my people. Here under the skills, under the selected sources, I can see any type of content that is desirable for my individuals, for my community members. And inside the library, they can see the skills that are delegated for them. They can see any type of sources that are delegated or designed or selected for them. Of course, those individuals can easily update any kind of skill or source for themselves, but we are limiting it at minimum with the sources and skills that we desire to select for them via the dashboard. So at the end of the day, what we are offering here, we are offering a dashboard for you as a learning officer to manage the learning of your individuals, of your community members or your employees automatically. You will be only selecting the sources and the skills, and the rest is on autopilot. Yes, the rest is on autopilot. So when we think of this magical way of curating the whole internet into the application, let's get back into the dashboard here. Of course, I have my sources, I have my skills, and I can directly optimize and update the feed of the individuals who are using the app as a learning management system here, but a mobile dedicated one. So you need to make sure all of the individuals who will be joining your workplace, they need to download the app to reach the workplace. After I make sure that they download the application, I can use the platform, I can use further as a learning management system. What does that mean? It means that the already created content is located inside a library under the content library. So I can use any type of content listed here, filter them down to assign them to the individuals who are using the app. I can create a list of my own and put a certificate at the end of it, so I can create a course manually. Or if any of the content does not satisfy me, it means that I can add any type of content at my desire and copy and paste the link of it here and fetch the content, add it to my library, and once again distribute it to the users. We have no limitation about the content. We have no limitation about the sources or the skills inside the platform. So you're going to be feeling free to add any type of content or source into here. And if anything is missing, just suggest it to us, because the algorithm we already developed is capable of adding any type of content here. So as you can see, the content library and the filtering options, of course, we have the lists here. So Mina, can you please assist me at this point? Did you share
Sure.
the URL I already shared with you?
I'm going to be sharing the URL right now, guys, where you can
Got it.
experience the app, and you can enroll in Arda's course that he has curated for you using further. Yes, that's right. You can install the app, you can
Exactly.
experience it right away. And the comment, I've just posted it right now. Do
Got
check
it.
it out. Yeah.
Thank you, Minang. So what is happening right now with the link that Minang is sharing with you? The link allows you to join my workplace, join the workplace that I labeled as PitchGround demo here. So once you sign up using the link and once you download the app, you will be enrolled here, and I will be seeing your profile listed here. And then it will allow me to create departments of groups using your profile, and at the same time assign you any type of content, any type of list at my desire. So let's get back into the contents and list part, and I will be showing you directly how you can create skill pathways for your individuals. So let's say that since I already created 2 different lists here, I will be adding another list there. So let's create another list. The list can be labeled as a demo list here because we are making a demo today. Demo list explanation is the sample explanation. And if I have any kind of a thumbnail image, of course, I can upload it. But if I do not have, I can use a default cover image, and let's put it. And then I will be taken to the second part where I can add any type of content from free internet that is already located inside the library, the content library of mine. So I will be requesting, let's say, digital marketing related contents that I can distribute to my users. So I will be selecting digital marketing skill, and then I will be directly focusing on only the videos for the users, for the individuals who are going to be using the application here. So let's select 1 or 2 different contents that are located here, and then I will be picking those contents, and I'm deciding upon putting a certificate or badge based on the completion, and let's hit and say yes, let's do that. And here I have 2 default certificate and badge, and this part we will be updating later, but you will have the opportunity to design your own badge or certificate. And let's give a name for the badge, demo badges, description here. Those are the places that I can update manually and put any type of detail here. So I'm using the platform as a traditional learning experience platform right now, but putting additional information to the things that it directly allows me. And of course, if any type of content allowed me to take any additional skill here, then let's do that and select digital marketing once again. Once I'm pretty sure about all of the things I listed here, then let's review all of the details. So I have this cover image, I have the title and the description, and the contents are located there, and voila. Once I hit the submit and complete the list creation part, all of the attendees, all of the course takers using the mobile application, they will be easily seeing a completion badge via verified.cv domain, the domain that we have as a secondary, where they can have their badge or certificate verification and see all of the details that are already embedded into the badges here. So here you can see a preview of the completion. So I reviewed all of the details and I hit create list, and yes, I successfully created my list. All of the details are listed here. Those are kind of the minimal things that I can do. And of course, I can directly assign them, edit my list, create a spotlight for it. So instead of assigning and create any kind of a file inside the application, I can only spotlight and directly show it in front of all alternative contents to my mobile users. Here you can see all the lists that I already created. This list is previously created. Then let's assign this one also to the mobile users of mine. I see that none of you has like enrolled into the application, but yeah, once you do that, I will be seeing your names listed here again. And once I review the details here, then it means I'm ready to complete the assignment. And let's check it out. Let's directly share the screen once again and see that what it's capable of doing directly. Let me share the screen. There we go. Let's get into further application once again. Since I'm a user in this workplace, I'm seeing the feed of mine that is designed with the support of the like the learning officers of mine. And as I previously assigned the demo list here, let's get into it. As you can see, all of the curated content under this list is listed here. And as you can remember, the content that are not, they did not any kind of an unlocking process. They're already on the free internet. So the further allowed me to curate them into the application, and during the creation process I only needed a filtering mechanism. And if I did not want to do that, then it means the AI can easily do this instead of me, and it can place any kind of content under those skills here. So once I start consuming those types of content, it will track my progress here. It will track what is happening for me. And of course, all of the things, let's turn it off because it's taking the whole screen of mine right now. And of course, also follow the assignment of mine. If I continue doing that inside the mobile application for the individual users who will be joining your organization or workplace, they will be easily seeing their progress. They will be easily seeing their assignments, and of course, they can create up their own profile where they can add any kind of experience and education data that they already created during their life, so they can easily create a learning habit and at the same time a learning experience on their own with bite-sized learning materials that are already placed on internet, and that is carried by further with the usage of machine learning and artificial intelligence. And based on those individual users consumption, I can track their progress using the reports part. So if they consume any type of content, I can track it. If there's any kind of a trend inside my workplace, I can track it. And of course, all of the users and their progress, those are trackable as well. So I can understand what they do and what they're capable of. And at the same time, the individual users directly have a public profile if they want to have, with all of the skills that are already embedded and attached to their profile, with all of the education and experience data that they already gathered around. So I can see any type of progress of my users that I can see in any type of a learning experience platform or a learning management system. As you can see on the dashboard of mine here, I can see whether the individual is in groups or not, all of the skills and their levels, the credentials they earn. And since this user hasn't earned any kind of like a credential, I'm not able to see it. But assigned lists and assigned contents are visible here, so I can understand their progress and the assignment status here. So yes, my beloved attendees here, I can track and report any type of learning for any type of individual or group using further application. But at the end of the day, what we need to focus in this material, in this product is this. We have unlimited number of sources that they are already free and they're already placed on internet. We have unlimited number of skills that we already listed inside further. So by just turning them on and off, you can automatically, with the usage of AI, create a curriculum without paying, without wasting any minute of yours. It's a plug and play learning management system that you can directly embed into any type of group of yours, because any type of skill and any type of content is already located there. And if any content, or let's say a feature, is not listed there, since beloved Minang introduced at the very beginning of it, what we did with Certify, with the previous application of ours, we are doing the same this time for further application. We are all ears and we are trying to hear your feedback and your suggestions. So we are placing a public roadmap for all of the users here. How you can go to the public roadmap of ours, we have the link listed on the footer of our website. So by clicking on public roadmap, you will get to see our public roadmap here visible inside a Trello board. And on this Trello board, you can comment or suggest any type of feature to us. And by uploading a needed feature, let's say, you can easily let us know this is something that you are requesting or willing to have inside further, and this we will develop eventually. And since you are seeing two different features that are already completed, especially the list lead to credentials like certificates and badges are requested by the users that we have already. And this is some kind of a feature we already developed for the users of ours.
Love it,
Meaning
love
this,
it.
yeah,
Yes.
this is kind of the general demo that I can show, that I can directly show around. And of course, there are a lot of different features inside the mobile application and the learning experience platform that we have. But of course, if there are any additional type of questions that I can answer here, I will be happy to do so, because instead of showing around, hearing the questions, it's a better option, I guess.
All right, all right. So let's take Achilles' very first question. Can further host contents built on authoring tools like Articulate? I'm not interested in SCORM tracking, just HTML packages exported from authoring tools to be hosted. Really interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I guess I will be requesting a brief rephrase for this question here, because like we have this like link pasting option for the content curation, and I guess that this can solve the need of Akhilesh, but at the end of the day, if it's something different, I guess we are also capable of doing it. But of course, I need to be sure while answering the question.
So Akhilesh, I would ask you to connect with Arda personally. Please
Yeah.
message me on Facebook. I would love to give you Arda's calendar. You can just check him out and schedule a call with him. Next up is Deepak's question. Does it bring paid courses hosted by Udemy and so on?
Yeah, Deepak, this is already requested by some of the customers of ours, and especially those paid courses that we can bring from Udemy, Coursera, edX, that we are capable of doing it. But what we do not want to experience, like create an experience for the mobile users here. We do not want to see them that if that is kind of limited, or if it's at some point not visible for them, this is something we do not want to show eventually. So this is we are capable of doing. So if you want to see any type of Udemy or edX courses here, then let's hit a suggestion for the sources that we can curate for the application. We can bring them eventually.
Love it, love it. Let me hope that answers your question, Deepak. I also see new members joining in. Guys, if you're joining in late, no worries at all. The replay would be just live, just where you are watching. After 10 or 15 minutes, we're going to end this webinar by answering all your questions. All you have to do is refresh, and you will have the replay. I see Tohid and Prajwal joining in. So you'll have the replay, guys. No worries on that. And you haven't missed out on anything. And let me quickly share my screen and show you further. So this is the furthest lifetime deal, guys. And a person, I think Akhilesh has asked, what is furthers URL? This is furthers URL. You can just go here and check it out yourself. And since it's a mobile focused platform, everyone is moving to mobile. You want to keep it mobile focused. You can check out by downloading the Further app. You just click on mobile, and whether you're on Google Play or the iPhone, you can just download the app and it'll automatically be downloaded where you can check it out. And bonus, what we have done is Arda has created courses just for the PitchGround demo. And for PitchGround demo, we have just pasted the link over here. It says dashboard.app. Further, we've pinned it, the comment. So join that particular link, join through the particular link, experience the app yourself. You're going to notice how easy to use the app is, how neat the app is, because this is built by an experienced team, not by a new person, etc. You don't have to worry about that. Arda is here changing the education driven space. So first, let's look at plan A, and also have some questions coming in by uh, Lemi. I'm going to answer that. But let's look at plan A. This is $49 for life, 50 users, and 3 admin seats. So what is admin seats? Admin seats will curate the course. So it will be your higher management. If you're doing it inside a company, it's a higher management, and they will probably curate a course for based on the topics that you want to train the team on, and they will make the course, and then they can distribute certificates, etc. using Further. And 50 mobile user seats would be the 50 actual learners who will be using the mobile app to learn. With a $145 plan, we have 200 mobile user seats. That means 200 students and 10 admin seats. So we have 10 admins here which can curate the content, which can assign what content goes where, etc., and curate the whole syllabus. With the plan C, we have 1,000 mobile user seats and 100 admin seats. As you can see, guys, this is not your traditional LMS where you are getting unlimited students, etc. This is for upskilling your community, upskilling your team, upskilling a limited number of people who are closely knit together and closely monitoring how they are upskilling. It's not for a mass upskilling. It's not for everyone, mass upskilling, what you call it, where you onboard thousands and thousands of students. It's not for that. But if you want it, you have this plan C for it, where you have 100 admin seats. That means 100 members of your team can actually do it, which is really insane. But it's built for limited group. It's built for those users whom you want to be closely working with in order to upskill themselves, in order to grow themselves. That's what it is. And let me paste this link and also look at all the questions that have been coming in.
By the way, Mina, like a small portion of information here that I have to send as an input. I guess it's really important for only the PitchGround users here, for all of the community members. We will be updating the offer here today or tomorrow with an increment of 20% each for the mobile number of mobile users and the number of admin seats that we're offering. So if you're seeing only 50 mobile users, then that we will be upgrading it to 70 like in the upcoming day.
Wow.
So we are increasing the numbers that we are offering
Yes.
inside those packages. So the offer is better right now.
Guys, you're getting an upgrade. So if you buy it, and you're gonna get an upgrade, guys, you're gonna get more students that it is gonna be coming there. So what, which I just showed you, the limits are gonna be increased for, especially for PitchGround users who's gonna buy. And yes, that's what it is. That's like the surprise of this webinar we wanted to drop inside this webinar. I didn't expect this. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect this. But thanks for the surprise, Arda.
Yeah,
Let's
of course, of
answer
course.
Lemi's question. We can create lessons and modules manually, correct? And if we already have learning content on hand, does further also crawl this manually added courses into the software and add into the user's account?
Yes, exactly. That is what we're capable of. So let me, so you can just easily copy the link or at your desire, at your discretion, and paste it inside add to content page. Like it can directly crawl the whole site and it will suggest you a skill, by the way, but it's up to your discretion to manually select your skill eventually, and then you can assign it, use it inside your library. And making it a private or a public link, it's totally up to your discretion. So if you are willing to contribute to the community or further, then you can easily share it publicly. But if it's some kind of a special and private content, then you can hide it from all of the other users as well.
Got it. And I also see people are asking what's with that link. This is the link which is already there in the comment section. You don't have to memorize this or paste this. So basically, if you sign up from this link, Arda has created a class and you can just experience the class live on your mobile phone. Yes, all you have to do is click on this link, enroll, install the app, and see it live in action. You could be doing that same for your own team members. You could be doing that for your own students. And we just wanted to show a demo of how you can experience that. Take out your phones, click that link on there, install the Further app, and experience it yourself. You're going to love Further app. You're going to see how cool it is and how easy it is to view courses on Further. And also your team is going to love it. Your students are going to love it because it's a new form of, it's actually how they actually learn by going to Google, YouTube, etc. It's not something new, but it's about making all of it, scrambling all of the information and pasting it in a step-by-step manner using free content from the internet. And that's what is the genius plan of Arda over here. And let me see more questions coming in. So do check out the app, guys. Use the special link. You can also check it out from the website, but use the special link to see the course that has been curated for you.
Mina, I'm seeing a question from Lemmy once again. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The quizzes or the assessments, especially for the assessments, we already started to create and embed them into our library here. And for the quizzes part, we started to develop a feature where you can create the flip cards for the individuals who will be using mobile application, and at the same time those types of quizzes where you can directly embed it and create, let's say, a section or a stage for the courses you will be creating. So yes, it's on the roadmap, and hopefully like it doesn't actually take that long time for our developers, because they already have those massive muscles that they developed during the development of Certified. So before the end of January, I can promise that we can add and embed all of these features into the application.
Awesome, Lemmy. You're gonna get this before the end of January. It's a New Year gift. Yeah, New Year gift.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Uh,
And
I have a question from Deepak. Deepak, can you please send me the like your mobile phone number? It will be really easy for me to directly share with you. I just checked the logs from our verification panel. I'm seeing no failure there, but yeah, I can share it manually as well. No problem.
Deepak, you can just text me up, or you can text Arda, who's already in the comments, because you're saying you didn't get SMS for sign up. So please text us. We're gonna do that for you. Yep. And moving on. So guys, updated limits from what we've shown you on the plans out here. All this would be updated for all those who are getting further. Absolutely. And if you really want to experience further and how a student sees it, we have also shared the link in the chat down below. You can just text it out. You can join the Arda's class of how he is curated
And
and
of course, by
content
the
for
way,
you.
Mina,
Yeah.
the updates are going to be like applied for all of the buyers of the code. So for the previous buyers or the upcoming buyers, so you do not need to wait for the update for the numbers. You can directly go and buy them, and then we will be updating. Actually, we already started to like apply them, so you will be seeing a surprise once you enroll and sign up.
Love it, love it. We all love bonuses, right? We all love bonuses. We all love upgrades. That's what this is. And I see Kevin also joining in. Kevin, I'm sorry you're late because we are almost finished with it, but no worries. You can watch the replay. This is just 30 minutes, and it's a super insightful replay about how we just went into the app and we just showed how this AI LMS works out. So, one more question from the community, which people aren't asking right now, but they have asked me in my personal DMs and also in the Facebook comments as well while we are promoting this AI LMS is what about, first question is, what about certificates? Will I need certifier for it, or will further generate certificates for it? That's one thing. Second thing was, uh, isn't it plagiarism? Because we are taking in content from the internet and just pasting it in the AI and all. So these two questions were really common. So let's answer them out.
Got it. For the first question, for the certificates and badges, no, you won't be needing a certifier account to create certificates and badges in your courses. We already created an integration between Further and Certifier, and you won't be seeing an interface from Certifier. So all of the certificates and badges are going to be distributed on your behalf. So they will be labeled with your company or your organization's name. So you won't be needing a certifier account. Definitely. And for the second question, for the plagiarism part, like what we do inside Further is actually quite easy when we are speaking technically. We are just trying to curate the content that is distributed all around the internet, label them with the skills using machine learning, and relate them with each other, and trying to personalize the experience that you're kind of experience in platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify. And once you hit any kind of content inside Further, when you want to read a blog or when you want to watch a YouTube video, we just open them inside the browser. So it is the very same experience that you're having with Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. So we are just opening them up. And some of you might have already experienced this. You have this limitation for the number of blogs that you can read, let's say on Medium. We are doing the same. We are limiting your usage inside the application when you're reaching Medium. We are not clearing their ads. So all of those like publishers, they serve you with the same experience of yours. So I have no
Absolutely.
worries.
Yes, 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 absolutely. So one of this question that came in the community was, since AI is taking all the content and making it ours, it's like, whoa, isn't it plagiarism and etc. So you don't have to worry. AI is just curating the content and putting it in one place. The content, of course, belongs to the original creators. They're not doing any sort of removing and etc. It's all from the free internet. It's all due credits given out there. So no worries on plagiarism at all. In fact, the creator would be much more happy if you just give him the further link and be like, "Yes, we've
Yeah,
curated a course out of your link
exactly.
out there." Yeah,
And some of the customers that we received from PitchGround community, they already started to like suggest some additional course contents or sources that we can implement into the application which belong to them. So actually we're trying to benefit to their website traffic eventually. So if you're hosting any kind of a blog website, or if you have a YouTube channel of yours, we can embed them also into Further's library and like make you gain some additional traffic with the usage of AI. Because apart from the communities and corporations that are using Further, we have around 50,000 individual users who are using Further application individually just for their benefit. So you might get a chance to show your content to them eventually and get some additional traffic.
love it, love it, love it. So that's a follow. You can also see what happens is, if you're taking a YouTube, you can just give a YouTube playlist to your team, and you never know if they actually watched your videos or they're like skimmed through it or etc. But with further, you can actually put them into a course format step by step and give them a certificate as well for completing your YouTube playlist. I mean, this is bringing learning, enjoying into a much more enjoyable manner, into a much more gamified manner, where the user has is like, okay, I'm going to complete one by one modules, rather than just playlist and then be like done with it and not really watching all those
Yeah.
videos, etc. So
And if they're not happy with the assignment of yours as your learning officer, then they have this free like source all of the resources that are located inside the application, and they can also have some progress with the skills that you wish and desire for your community. So it is not only up to you, it's up to the discussion of the individual users as well, and it's totally automated. Since it's totally automated, they can progress on their own as well.
love it, love it. So that was for the guys. If you have any more questions, please ask us down below. And if you want a demo as well, you can just check it out from the link we've posted it. You can just enroll in the demo class and see further for yourself. All you have to do is just take out your mobile phone, just click on that link, which is dashboard dot further. We've just shared it over there, and you can just check out live. Be it iPhone, be it Android, we have further everywhere. Your students are covered. You don't have to worry on that particular aspect. Now, the lifetime deal link, all these would be updated. Yes, we got a upgrade over here. More mobile user seats, more admin seats, more mobile user seats, more admin seats, more mobile user seats, more admin seats everywhere. We're gonna update it. All the users are already getting it inside the app. They're getting more than what's promised over here. It's only for PitchGround users. You have the option right now to get it on a lifetime deal. So this is further, and that was our presentation. That's it, guys. So let me see if there are any more questions. I guess they are not. So, guys, if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us in the PitchGround Facebook group. Feel free to try out the AI LMS. Feel free to give us feedback and also contribute to the roadmap of further, because that's further is totally depending on the lifetime deal audience, which are you guys, where you guys are curating, giving out the new feature updates, giving out new feature ideas, and etc. And further, his team is just building it up, and adding into their roadmap. That's all it is. It's beautiful to see that all our suggestions are being added into the roadmap. So, yep, that's what it is. And we get one last question, which is an important question which people want, which is about white label the app. So this is asked
I
by
love this question.
Carlo, and yep,
Great.
we got multiple questions about white label as well. Yes.
Yeah, of course. So for the white labeling experience, we won't be able to directly serve you with a white label experience where you replace all of the logos and all of the details of further. But what we will be offering for you is to create a premium branding experience for your community. And in this version, the only further logo is going to stay for the mobile application is the logo that's going to be visible inside the mobile applications menu. So once they hit further application, they will be seeing a welcome letter from yours, and all of the invitation mails are going to be premium branded. And of course, your dashboard and the many colors and changes, we are going to be like, you will be able to like change and update each and every detail inside the mobile application. But for now, the white label is not possible for us. But in the meantime, if the technology allows us, since it's a mobile application, we have this limited ways to create it. We are pushing the limits to create an infrastructure for this.
So, Carlo, what happens is it's not possible technically to install all different applications of Further and publish it on the App Store. It has some App Store costs and
Yeah.
etc. And for the Google developer costs and etc. And it's costs on maintaining it as well. So, further, what their team is trying to do is just inside the Further app, the app is going to be Further logo is going to be there. But once you click, the student clicks on it, everything, the entire experience would be on your companies, your name, your own branding, and etc. That's what they're trying, that's what they're going to do, and that's what it is. So you get that point about installing separate apps. White label apps is not possible, but inside the whole customizable experience can be done. That's what it is, Carlo. And good question, Carlo. Thank you so much for that. And with this, we're going to announce. Yes, we're going to announce a giveaway. That's right. I was about to end this webinar, but we are generous today. Since you guys have been tuning in for this webinar, just type in further in the comments down below. Let's see who's gonna win this. Let's type in. Just type in further in the comment section down below. I would love to see some comments have been coming in. I would love to see the active users who've been participating in this webinar.
Am I allowed to do this, Mina?
Yes, you're allowed to do this, but you're not allowed to win. So yeah. All right, all right. So I've been getting some comments that have been down there. Carlo is saying further. We have other people also saying further, etc. Awesome, awesome. So I'm gonna choose a random winner out here. Yes, only 4 people participated. So 4 out of your 4 guys, we're gonna choose random winner. This is gonna be really simple, and I'm going to choose Lemi. Congratulations, Lemi. You won the lifetime deal of Further. Please contact support@pitchground.com to get your lifetime deal for Further. That's what it is. Please contact under 48 hours. Our team will get back to you within a week, and we're gonna credit Further
Congrats,
to
Nami.
your account. Yeah.
Great.
Yes. Since our team is like supported, since our team is like flooded with all the tickets and all, they're like curing it. So it's gonna take time, but you have won it. We have announced it live, and congratulations, Lemi. Yes, OMG, it's unbelievable, right? Yes, but Lemi, I want you to test it out. I want you to take Further. I want you to not just be happy that you just got Further, but actually curate courses, actually upskill your community, upskill, help your community grow, and also share your experience with PitchGround users as well. We would love to see if your users have completed the courses, if your students have actually learned out of all the curated content from the internet, etc. We would love to see all of it. So Lemi, we request you to please give us a feedback within 2 weeks. We would love to see how it's gonna go out. Awesome. And with this, we're wrapping up this webinar. Thank you so much for participating in this webinar, guys. Truly appreciate it. We're clocking in 50 minutes in this webinar, and you guys took out time on a Thursday night. and it's almost December. It's all holidays, so you guys took out time. Thank you so much. It means a lot for us. And Arda, thank you so much for coming forward and taking.
Of course.
Yeah,
Thank you for creating the opportunity, and all of the attendees, all of the participants here, listeners. Thank you for your dedicated time. Like, I hope this, the offering and the services that we are showing right now will benefit you somehow and some ways. Thank you.
love it, love it. And we're gonna have more webinars with further. We're gonna showcase how users are actually using it and etc. In our upcoming webinars, they will be planned in the further weeks and in January as well. So stay tuned for that. And until then, you could be upskilling your own students. Until then, you could be crafting courses within just few hours. Yes, without creating any sort of content using further. And you could also be enabling students to enroll, enabling students to complete courses by the time they finish, they get closer to the holidays. That's what it is, guys. So grab the further lifetime deal, get started with it, and let everyone upskill. That's what it is. Thank you so much, and see you.
You are head of the marketing department, filming crew, or a police unit. You have to train your man. Let's see how you can make it fun and engaging. What's going on, guys? This is Val from PitchGround. No matter what field you are working in, if you have a team, you need to make sure they grow. If they grow, your company will grow either. And here you have two options basically. First, you can buy a course for them. They are professional made, pricey, often boring, and your crew more likely will hate it because it's a mandatory, a have to. Back to school. No. You'd be very surprised to discover how many rebels you have in your team. And having said that, let's be honest, often these courses are not as effective as you expect. But the funniest part of the story is that often there's nothing new at all. Almost all that knowledge can be found on the internet with the minimum effort and for free. This leads us to a second option. Create your own learning course for your team with Further. Further is a platform where you can organize, track, and enhance informal learning experience and professional growth for your employees, students, and trainees. Sign up, add your team, create groups, customize the feed by choosing skills and sources, and then just pick and assign lists and contents to individuals or groups. And of course, you can track your team's progress and content consumption. From now on, you are able to create an informal, fun, and engaging course they would love. There's no resource person or a coach who knows your team better than you do, so go get that lifetime deal for Further on PitchGround.com. Make sure to watch our use case video and create so engaging course for your man that they will ask you for more. That's pretty much it, guys. Love you all, keep safe, and I see you guys in the next video.